correct me if I'm wrong, but you both had a condom business.
Yeah, we had one. We had a condom business. He was the Dutch fitting consultant. I was the Swedish fitting consultant. That's what it said on our business cards.
Josh and Steve, how are you guys? You guys have set up something that is so unique in Melbourne. How did it all come about?
Well, we were in New York together, and we're thinking about our hospitality venture, which is Pawn & Co, P-A-W-N, which is a great nightclub.
I know the feeling. I did a film with called Porno.
Exactly. And it was like, it goes great, it's amazing, but like every Saturday night, it'll be its own Saturday night, you don't know what it's going to be. And we're like, wouldn't it be great to have somewhere that books? Wouldn't it also be great to have somewhere where you could do something more active? And so Steve and I were like,
let's start a venue that's got different activities, different games, have something where you know people are going to turn up. So we've done that, the business model's working.
And the exciting part of it, but really though, that really got us was that we had a real passion for the idea of what if we go to somewhere where people can be on a date, somebody can, play sport. If you're hopeless at being on dates and you don't know what to do, then you can play ping pong or you can do shuffleboard. You can do something where you don't have to rely on conversation. So it was this real passion point for us. We go, let's do something exciting.
Yeah, and also, Bucks Day, Hens Day, 50th.
Well, this is what I was going to say.
No, I'm more worried about the concept of ping pong on a date.
Are you serious?
Let's get serious.
Better.
What are you doing?
We're taking a photo together.
So I'm gonna lie on the table.
You're missing your ping pong ball.
You know what it is? Really what we are is we're a solution to a problem. Now, the problem, if you're on a date and you don't know how to have an interesting conversation, you're a solution to that, and we make it more interesting. Yeah. If you're a corporate and you want your staff team to you don't know how to build a team or you want to build a team, we're a solution to your problem. We're a solution that is outside of just drinking and music and dancing, which are all great. You do all of those things here. We've got DJs, we've got parties, we've got all those things. But above and beyond that, and we've got great bars and great drinks, 72 taps, 6 bars, we've got all of that.
75 taps.
75 now, Steve just added 3. We've got all of that. And beyond that now, moving into the future of where people want to have new ideas, we've got new ideas coming now. And because we're a venue that's got multiple games, and we're able to keep on moving and keep on developing new games and new ideas, we've got spaces that will evolve as people's interests evolve.
I want to have my 21st here, so I'm
You can have a bucks night, but you can have a hens, and you can have a kids, and you can have a 21st, and you can have all of these things. We're not ageist. And so many venues in Australia, the problem with Australia is that as people, Ballers is a brand all about inclusivity of men and women and kids and older people and younger people and all sorts of demographics.
This is a very hard game.
So Josh, how does this all work?
Well, the easiest way to explain it is to look on that wall over there. The shuffleboard. But if not that, the other way is it's like lawn bowls. And so basically you want to get this down here, this park, on these numbers here. The one that'll be 4 points. You want to get it onto here. Right? If you're red and you're blue, red coming the furthest down would be 4, blue would be nothing. This would be not a score. So basically, it's like lawn bowls. Thanks. It's like you're patting a sensitive pussy cat. Nice and gentle.
Not hurling. Sometimes people get lost in here and don't even get to see upstairs.
I know, we've been ringing each other before, trying to find each other,
so
which is
they get
fantastic.
lost and then they talk with their workmates and say, hey, did you go and do the curling activation? And they say, I didn't even see it. Yeah, let's go again.
The first thing I felt was a sense of like escapism. So
nice.
I just felt that I'd come into another world. And then the first thing when I spoke to you, you were like, I was like, this place is not friendly for heels. And you were like, you can take your shoes off.
Put some sneakers on.
I know, and that's because I'm actually a very casual person.
Of course it's a place for heels. Are you kidding me?
I know,
A girl's got to kick back, a boy's got to kick back.
Totally.
This is a place for heels for sure. Just you're talking specifically that you're not stair fit.
Not stair All cardio for that
That's on
matter.
you. That's on you.
Yeah, it's true. I need to get on the treadmill.
We do have a lift here. It's just a little slower at times. It's part of the character. So as we sit now in a giant mirror ball bar, it's like, good. How do we make it fun? How do we make it exciting for people?
It's actually curling. This is like a play on curling. Fantastic with this ball.
Do we get the brooms?
Yeah, we've got brooms.
Do not walk on the courts. Doesn't say we can't slide her down.
So the trick is to get it as close to the bullseye as possible.
That's right.
Pretty good.
Before you play curling, it's always a tradition here that you have a shot of Jager to get you warm. That's our warm-up routine. Perfect. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming.
How'd you come with the name?
So,
Good question.
Steve and I spent a lot of time. We love brands. We work a lot with. That's what we do: brand and concepts and names, that sort of stuff. We went out. We had so many different ones that we came up with. And when we got to Ballers as a name, I think actually Steve said, "What about Ballers?" And I was like,
It's quite masculine.
I was like, it's quite masculine, and it sort of sat in that. And we're like,
From
you
the
know what?
condom makers.
Yeah, from the condom makers.
How did you pick the games that went into place? Was there lots of choices? What?
Yeah, look, we travelled to Budapest, London, New York,
Okay.
Chicago, LA. It was a terrible time when you were allowed to travel, and just checked out different activities, different games that are out there in the world. And ping pong was the original one we really wanted to go after, and then we found some other games that we thought were lots of fun. They're social games. Yeah, they're social games, and we'll evolve them as well. And one of the biggest parts of the business is going to be VR in due course. In a couple of years' time, I think a lot of people will be doing VR with work activity. They'll walk around with headsets. So we'll get into that area as well.
I can help you out.
Okay. There's like fight games, there's bowling, there's table tennis.
I love it.
There's escape rooms,
Is there
there's
like-
roller coasters.
No,
Are you
there's
looking for a
ocean.
place to put your feet up next to the fire
Have
and
you,
a wine?
have you got the VR game of walk into a pub and buy a drink?
No.
Have you ever had anybody throw up with the VR?
I don't know. We've definitely broken some TV.
I'm going to be a fruit ninja.
Why is he doing this?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's
Hang
holding
on,
them in
hang on,
different
hang on.
ways.
Hang on, Fruit Ninja. Virtual reality, you actually feel things too, so when you fight, that hits you back. That's the machine, not me.
Oh, Jesus. Can you...
This is very funny.
It's nuts. I am in some kind of galaxy right now. It's crazy. Look, there's like aliens and weird people.
We've got a little phrase for VR, which is VR is a spectator sport.
Yeah.
And because the person who's immersed in the VR is loving it and having, but the
they
person
look
that mates
ridiculous.
watching it are like think it is so funny.
The quit button.
I'm slicing.
Oh,
You know, you hit his quit button.
We do have a little bet on here, Steve. What's the bet?
Look, there's been some KPIs in the business that have been quasi-agreed to.
And if you hit them, what happens, Steve?
Look, the first KPI is I get a tattoo of the logo.
okay.
The second one is I have to propose to my girlfriend.
I like it. So
She's all in on it. She loves
now.
it.
So what's
Do
the
it now.
KPI? What's the KPI?
I won't let that out of me.
Ah.
I still feel
Thought
like
he
my
was
girlfriend set this up. I reckon she's gone into the board meeting before I was there and
What's
just
her
gone,
name?
hey,
know about
and I'll do a Vegas wedding, no worries.
Vegas wedding.
You talk
So, what do you reckon? This place is huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what do you reckon of
This
this place?
place is next level. I have never in my life been in a place like this with so many different entertainment platforms. It's nuts.
This is insane.
I don't get tired of seeing people come out of level 2 at reception, look around and go, wow.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And I don't get sick of people talking to us about how much fun they've had.
Yes, there's plenty of Instagrammable moments here, but they're all active. They're all ones you participate in, and that's what it's about. We want you to participate and enjoy. And so it's enjoyable seeing people participate.
Yeah. It's been designed for people who enjoy the spotlight, and it's also been designed for people who don't like the spotlight. So if they want to sit back and just have a drink and watch other people play, That's fine as well.
So you got a favourite game?
Oh, my favourite game in this place would have to be darts.
I think ping pong.
Read into that what you want.
So how does this work, Steve?
Social darts. The best thing about it is remember when bowling became a thing when you could do automatic scoring?
Yep.
Very similar here. So it does automatic scoring. So you can put your faces in there, your names in there, and play games against each other. Send it to each other via email or whatever it is.
Love it.
And just sit back and relax while it does it for you. Scores. Mark, I need you to put in. You're going to take a photo of yourself.
The owner,
Left hand or right?
lefty.
Wow.
Lefty. Because it's your creative side.
Jesus, I've
It
never...
works.
It's bringing an old sport into a more modern setting.
world.
So that was the idea, and it's pretty popular around the world.
I was going to say, you've seen those darts championship really like thousands of people in there.
Yeah,
All drinking, of course.
Yeah, well, on a different level.
So it's a drinking sport, which is what you like in ballers.
Yeah, it's a social sport. So it's not. We found the biggest insight for us was it's not about drinking anymore. It's adding value and having different games in front of people.
Here we go.
It's not a bullseye, it's 25.
Oh, it's close to it.
Hang on,
Oh.
hang on. See, it's not a bullseye at all.
You guys don't need to worry about your microphones here because it's all about the scratch and sniff banana wallpaper in our toilet in the gold room.
And what a better place to go.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
No way.
Scratch and sniff, go.
For real?
Here we go.
I'll leave these two to scratch and sniff the bananas. I've done enough of it.
Hang on. You see sniff the wallpaper? You're probably sniffing the banana that everybody sniffs.
Oh, gross.
Here's your shoot. Look at this. No, sit down there.
Sit down.
Look at that. That's your shot. Queen of the bananas.
So apparently if I scratch it, it'll smell like banana.
Does it smell like banana?
It smells like a variety of banana and strawberry together.
It smells like wallpaper.
No, there's definitely a fruity tinge. I've never in my life seen a Willy Wonka wallpaper.
She just fall in.
Feels good.
It feels good, right? Cozy.
We had a ball.
Yes, we had an amazing time. This is a six-dimensional world. It's crazy.
And you know what's great? Whether you're a kid or kid at heart, this is the place to come.
And even better, we don't have to leave yet.
No.
No, we're going to go and play some.
Go like this,
That needs a bit more oomph.
and then you look for a ski slope. But if you want to play here, you just use these.
All right.
Yeah, it was a vegan condoms. That was a Beyonce wasn't built in a day.
Over Dr. Phil, Josh is here.
Who's better at ping pong and who's better at
Oh,
darts?
it's very clear that I'm the winner in the games.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you know the problem is, because I've got these
Hey,
things
the biggest
on,
problem is, Mark, that you don't have to shout.
Second.
but I'm looking at having my 12-year-old's birthday party here in October.
You look a little bit older.
I haven't had this much fluff in years. Subscribe. I was the Eastern District 1988 D-grade singles champion. So I brought the bat. We might see a bit of action.
So just understand, when you say singles champion, are we talking about dating?
Not for me.
No.
My Uber driver knew of this place. He was
That's
a
great.
Greek guy. He was about 60. He looked like he didn't get around much.
We paid him.
Do you think it's noise cancelling?
It's artwork, you idiot.
Yep. Oh shit.
He likes the early hours. I'm still ready for the late night. Don't you worry about it.
there with you, man.
But in truth, the other 2 hours are for the ping pong exercise.
Everyone's.
So just quickly, I mean,
Subscribe.